Excuse me guys, what's going on? Joel mixing it up here at InfoComm 17 with our good friends Ashley. We're right inside their booth. We're about to learn a little more about their digital mixers. Let's go check it out.
Hi, I'm Bob Tamburi. I'm the product manager with Ashley Audio. We're here at InfoComm 2017 at our booth. And I'd like to give you a really nice overview of our digiMIX24 digital mixing console. It's a really nice compact console, very small real estate, so it fits into a lot of places that the bigger consoles won't. And what we've accomplished with the digiMIX is we've given you a control surface that gives you a lot of the broken out controls that some of the smaller solutions don't. It has a touch screen built right in that gives you all your display of all your parameters and very easily accessible. You might notice that there's one big fader on here as opposed to some mixers that have a lot of faders on them. Well, we did that for a couple of reasons. One is to basically give you something that is a smaller footprint than some of the larger mixers. And it actually is very, very easy getting around it. So you simply select your channel and you'll notice the fader position simply changes with my selection button. And then I can simply go to the mixer section and I have my EQ, I have my compression, all my DSP is right there at my fingertips. I also have the option of pressing a button right at the bottom of the touchscreen. So there's actually many ways of quickly accessing parts of the mixer that you want. We also give you modular capability, which means this can be retrofitted with either USB 32 interface if you want to use this as a recording interface for DAW recording, or a Dante interface. So we give you the ability to connect this to other Dante equipped products such as power amplifiers, as all Ashley amps are equipped with Dante. We also do have an iPad app, so if you want to be able to control all this remotely using a touch screen, then everything basically that's on here is controllable using the iPad. This is a free download off of the iPad store, or I should say off of the iTunes store, App Store. So that's a free download, and that'll basically give you all the same control that you get here on the touchscreen. And so many, many ways of controlling this, remotely, on board, or using the discrete controls that we've given you here. We have a auto mix function, and the auto mix is usable for situations where you want to keep some hands free and you don't want to have to be riding faders. So for things like conferences or some talking events where you're constantly having to watch people's talking levels and so on, all you have to do is assign the channel faders to the auto mix function that you want, and it basically does gain sharing so that it keeps all the levels under control. Crossfade mode. And the crossfade mode, again, for situations where you don't want to have to be riding two different faders and you may have also a problem matching the levels when you go back and forth, it allows you to assign any two input channels on the mixer to the crossfade function, and then you can simply use a single touch function to crossfade between those two. And then the last really cool feature is easy mode. Easy mode essentially does one very important thing. What this does is it locks out all the functions of the console, so none of these buttons and none of these controls do anything. Simply the touch screen gives them a simple volume control, which is a fader, which essentially gives them fader control, and rather than giving them dB markings, is simply marked louder and softer. So that's an option that makes the console very accessible for any user. And that's the digiMIX24. If you'd like some more technical information on the digiMIX24, you can find a wealth of it on our Ashley website. That's www.ashley.com. And if you'd like purchase information, please check with BZB Express, and they can tell you where you can check out the Ashley digiMIX24 in person. Thanks for joining us.